Well, after Doug and I kept an eye on things late last night and early this morning, thankfully we enjoyed a nice Saturday once we got the last of the thunderstorms out of our southwestern Missouri counties right after sunrise this morning. But when that line of storms plowed on through, they did pack a bit of a punch. Not much in the way of severe weather, which is a good problem to have. But what it did leave behind for a good number of us, some heavy rainfall, as it turns out. An inch on the average almost, according to radar estimates for across the region. But we did have some heavier pockets, especially along the I-49 corridor and around the Joplin area, pushing 1 to almost 4 inches of rain. That led to some flash flood warnings early this morning, especially around the Joplin area. That has long since been allowed to expire, but we're still keeping an eye on the Sac River near Kaplinger Mills in Cedar County, just north of Stockton Lake. That part of the Sac River over the next few days is going to fluctuate above and back below flood stage. That's going to be a persistent issue only up until about almost 3:30 going into Monday morning. That is going to eventually fall by the wayside as we continue with a quiet evening and a quiet night for sure, and a mainly quiet Sunday before we see the storm tracker get active again with our next storm system on the way in. And the cold front didn't bring a big cool down, but it did live up to its name after we saw mid to upper 70s, a few spots near 80 the other day, into the upper 50s this morning, and at least back near 70 at Joplin Regional this afternoon. With mostly clear skies in place behind our last storm system, which is continuing to prompt strong to severe storms east of the region. We're going to go back into the 40s tonight, but much of Sunday, there's a lot of quiet that you see out west. That's our weather, but the cold front out west and the developing warm front on the backside of our last cold front, that and an upper level low out of the Pacific Northwest, that's our next chance for rain and storms, and with the way things are going, another severe setup by Monday. In the short term, though, again, we're quiet and good for the rest of the night. A bit cool with upper 40s to near 50 across much of the region. And ahead of the next approaching storm system, we'll just see partly sunny skies filter in throughout the day tomorrow. But despite the partly sunny skies, that breeze will be much lighter today tomorrow compared to today. 48 in the morning, 67 by noon, highs near 73. While we can get through much of the day on a quiet note, and here comes our first chance for thunderstorms during the overnight heading into Monday morning. I don't think these will pack a punch, but certainly another shot for some rain. I think rain chances will try to hold on during Monday morning. I think a break in the afternoon will at least push us back into the lower 70s. But let's keep an eye on Monday evening and Monday night, because not only could we see a couple scattered storms that could be supercells trying to develop in our far western counties. Look at the front, ready to plow this eventual line of thunderstorms in here after 8 o'clock toward the midnight hour and then out of here by 2 a.m. That is definitely going to be our next best shot for severe weather. It's a low to elevated threat, certainly the bigger threat in our western counties, but in general, 7 o'clock in the evening Monday until 1 a.m. Tuesday. That's going to be our best shot for any severe storms with everything possible. Heavy rain, high wind, large hail, and we certainly cannot rule out some isolated tornadoes at the very least. So that is why we have Monday as an alert day with highs near 72, but we're keeping quiet for Sunday though, so not a bad way to wrap up the weekend with highs near 73. Staying mild for the next several days, Chris, but after we get rid of the storm system on Tuesday, we'll watch for another system with maybe strong storms Wednesday and Thursday.